Imagine a world so consumed by wickedness that daughters would one day conceive children by their own father. This is not fiction. This is scripture. Today we uncover the full, harrowing story of Lot, a man whose choices placed him at the center of one of the most catastrophic judgments in the Bible. Stay until the end, because what happens in that cave will disturb you. If you believe these ancient warnings still matter today, hit subscribe before we begin. Lot enters the biblical record in Genesis, nephew to Abraham, a man who inherited both wealth and a fatal weakness for worldly comfort. When Abraham and Lot's flocks grew too large to share the land, Abraham did something remarkable. He let Lot choose first. Abraham could have claimed the best land. Instead, he yielded, trusting God to provide. Lot looked toward the Jordan Valley and saw lush, fertile plains stretching toward a city called Sodom. He didn't see the danger. He saw opportunity. He chose comfort over caution, and settled near a city the Bible calls exceedingly wicked. Abraham, meanwhile, walked in obedience. When 3 mysterious visitors appeared at his tent, he didn't hesitate. He welcomed them, washed their feet, fed them. One revealed that Sarah, though elderly, would bear a son within the year. It was a divine promise fulfilling an even greater one, descendants as numerous as the stars. But the visitors had a second purpose. They were traveling to investigate the outcry against Sodom's sin. And Abraham, hearing this, did something bold. He pleaded with God to spare the city if even a handful of righteous people could be found within it. 10 righteous souls. God agreed. 10 could not be found. 2 angels arrived in Sodom that evening. Lot met them at the gate and insisted they stay in his home. That night, the men of the city surrounded the house, demanding to assault the visitors. In a moment revealing how deeply Sodom had corrupted him, Lot offered his own daughters to the mob instead. The men refused, and the angels struck them blind. Dawn came. The angels warned Lot, "Flee now, or die with the city." Lot hesitated. He lingered so long that the angels had to physically drag him, his wife, and his daughters out by the hand. Then came the command, "Run, and do not look back." Fire and sulfur fell from heaven. Sodom and Gomorrah were erased. And in that moment of judgment, Lot's wife looked back, one glance toward the life she couldn't release, and was transformed into a pillar of salt. A warning frozen in time, for anyone tempted to long for what God has already condemned. Lot survived. But survival is not the same as freedom. Afraid to stay in the nearby town, he fled with his daughters to a cave in the mountains, isolated, traumatized, cut off from everything familiar. It's here, in that cave, that the story takes its darkest turn. His daughters, believing no husbands remained for them and desperate to preserve their family line, made a decision that would haunt Lot's legacy forever. What happened next in that cave changed the course of 2 nations. And it began the moment Lot chose the plains of Jordan over the will of God.